Hello and welcome back to another video of Forgotten of 2. This time on the map Sidi Bou Zid, which is the only African map featuring the American army. Not necessarily one of my all-time favorite maps, but certainly a quite good one. So, let's see how it goes. I think we will be on the American team, so we're on the defense. In the real Battle of Sidi Bou Zid, the Americans suffered quite a huge defeat, although of course not a decisive war-losing one. However, on the map itself, I think they have more than a good chance. So yeah, this is the 1943 American kit layout that you only get on here. So you get the old style Thompson with the old Mafia 50 round magazine. You got the Springfield rifle, which is not completely correct because even at this point they were mostly using M1 Garands. Although one thing that is historically inaccurate in FH2, well, two things actually. One is that at this time they didn't have the grenade launcher for the M1 Garand, the M7 ready. So up until early 1944 they were still using the Springfield rifle for that. And the second thing is that, oh, I just noticed, okay, only one squad, that's disappointing. Okay, then I will go up here. At this point, they didn't actually have the scoped Springfield rifle yet. Maybe some World War I version still floating around, but the M19-3A4 was only introduced later. Whoa. Those new shell whizzing sounds are pretty awesome, by the way. Courtesy of Garand, I think. Okay, perfect. Now we're in the second squad and can defend up here. Now, for a desert map, this map has quite a lot of concealment, which is a blessing and a curse. A blessing, of course, it's a lot more easy for infantry to play. The curse is sometimes I feel like it's very easy to hide near the flag and then backcap it on this map, which sometimes kind of makes it go into like a stalemate or kills the momentum of it. That's a German. Oh, he's dead. I have a new mouse, by the way, after I complained so much. Now, Flippy informed me that having a wireless mouse is stupid for gaming, and I bought a wireless mouse before he told me this. So if it still doesn't work, I will get another new one, this time with a wire. But so far it seems to hold up. I mean, the old one really was bad. It was a cheap one to begin with, and then at one point I dropped it, I think because somebody knifed me, and then I had to duct tape it together, and and I had it for quite a bit as well. Ah, shit. Many people do not like the sights of the M1 Garand. I'm kind of torn on it. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it's like, well, what the fuck am I doing? But that's, just generally. I didn't. I wonder if that guy, he was so far away, I wonder if he even shows up on YouTube. Whoa, that was a nice one. Wait, was that our flag that got captured? Yeah. So yeah, there the M1 Garand side worked well. But I can see how some people are a bit annoyed by it. It's this peephole style. I mean, it used to be way worse when the rifle still had a bit more accurate model, because the peephole is really small. Which is something that works well in real life, not so much in a computer game where you don't actually see with your eyes, so to speak, against a 3D object. Ah, shit, was behind me. Oh, apparently we want to try and get the flag back. Now this map is a counterattack map, which means that after, if we lose this, we get our tickets back actually, or some of them. Okay, now we want to defend there. If he had said that a second earlier, I could have spawned there. Yeah, so we will get part of our tickets back and lots of tanks to counterattack, which in the past was really hard to accomplish because the Germans had a lot of anti-tank guns and it's a very narrow corridor that you have to attack through. However, I did change that in the last patch. For one thing, I added 16 and 32 player versions, but I also removed some of the 88mm guns the Germans had. So, yeah. And I have already seen some successful American counterattacks, or no, at least one. So I think that was quite a successful measure. Yeah, one thing that's kind of weird about this map is, I think it was Nutty who basically bought like a library of animal sounds from exotic animals and put a lot of them on here, like African animals. In the beta it actually used to be way worse. We called it the zoo map because wherever you turned some animal was always going on. It sounded less like the desert, more like a jungle. Like there's something that would be more appropriate for like a Pacific map, you know, where you would have birds and monkeys and whatnot everywhere. I kind of like this part here. It's laid out in this 4 square kind of layout. It's a bit weird, but it's open, not like many of the old African maps were laid out. The cities were laid out like Call of Duty 2 single player levels, where it's like one entrance, one exit, kind of weird. This one is more open, but at the same time it has a clear structure, because it's the 4 squares are separated by the main streets. At the same time, it's very hard to actually defend because of all the concealment. So German infiltrators can easily trickle in. No, that wasn't it. Yeah, I blamed the M1 Garand inside. Yeah, now he's dead. Yeah, unless of course somebody like me notices you, which is bad luck then. So some people are attacking to get that outpost back. So that's good. We're defending meanwhile. Sorry if that gets a bit boring. By the way, I found it's really hard to talk while playing. Usually in my warm-up rounds where I don't film and just play, I'm doing a lot better. It's really because you need to concentrate on 2 things. So, you know, maybe PewDiePie does deserve all that money. That's a German half-track, and that's a second German half-track. And there's German infantry as well, I think, in these bushes. Oh, that was nice. He got spitfired. Get wrecked, son. There's a German infantry guy. Yeah, you know, I think there's something to that the American iron sights aren't all that good. Okay, he's dead. Of course, the Germans are a bit in a disadvantage here because they have to attack without any kind of automatic rifles, because they didn't have them yet. I think they had some G41s in North Africa in 1943, but really not standard equipment. Over there is a Tiger tank. Do you realize that... crap, I want to tell that guy that there's Tiger tank there, but I don't have binocs. The very first version of FH2 actually didn't have a Tiger tank in it, even though it has one in the logo. It was added in 2.1 on Maret line. No, we took out our tank destroyer. Oh, fuck! Yeah, I overplayed my hand there. No, I'm dead. Usually I'm quite good at dancing around tanks, but if they see you from that far away, you're basically fucked. I wonder, can you even hurt a Tiger tank with a bazooka? Probably. But not like decisively. Oh, okay, so that map flag is great now. But I think I do hear a K98K shooting around here somewhere. Okay, that guy got taken out by it. Of course, now I'm in kind of a pickle with the Tiger tank that probably saw me. Maybe I should play. Let's play Minecraft. I think that's more profitable. And the Tiger tank returns. Yeah, fuck this. I hope it drives over a mine or something. There's another tank though here, right? Oh fuck, that's a Panzer III. Yeah, sorry for not doing much right now, but... There's a K98K guy in there somewhere, I think. And I would go after it. You know what, fuck it. It's kind of stupid what I'm doing because I don't know his exact location. Okay, somebody else did though. Maybe there's more. There's a dead American guy. It's a whole squad going in that direction. That 37mm gun will not do much against the Tiger tank. Yeah, my squad leader is going there, although I kind of have a feeling we will lose that flag relatively soon, to tell you the truth. That's a burning American vehicle. Oh wait, we already lost it, I was confused. I do like the look of this map though. It looks like the kind of thing, the kind of look that I enjoy, kind of naturalistic and realistic looking. Not flashy maybe, or spectacular, but like it looks like a real place. Like you could probably drive around in North Africa, you know, provided you don't get provided you don't get captured by terrorists who want to sell you for ransom, but and you could drive around and you would probably at some point come across a scene that looks exactly like this. Let's put it that way, and I enjoy that. I mean, there are many really beautiful maps that we have that are more scaled, you know, more unrealistic in a way, and I don't mind that completely. Like, many of these are very skillfully made, but it's just not my personal taste. Ah, shit, that tank. If he looks in our direction, we're all fucked. But he doesn't. I wonder if we could... Oh, nice. One of the tanks at least got taken out. This could actually be a decent flanking position to shoot at... Yeah. Of course, the shitty iron sights right again. I need to lead more. Ha! I ought to hit him. Okay, you know what? I forgive the M1 Garand. It has nice iron sights. See, but this is what I mean, because many of the Germans come from this shrub, because there's a bit cover there, but on the way they have to cross this open area, and this is a nice flanking position for that, where many people probably won't look at first. There was nothing there, I just wanted to reload. I wonder if that is where the German term amerikanisch abmunitionieren comes from, which basically means emptying your gun blindly to empty it. American style, so to speak. I wonder if they knew that in World War II, that's how the... Although, of course, in real life you could reload the M1 Garand mid-clip. It's a bit more tricky than maybe in other situations, but... It's a Panzer II shooting at our anti-tank gun. And I completely missed that guy. Yeah, now that they actually have the flag back, this position has kind of lost its luster a bit. I wonder, is that anti-tank gun still manned or is it locked and appears on my minimap because of that? Probably should go to that window because of the Panzer II. Something hit it though. Or was that the anti-tank gun again that got hit? Yeah, no, this position is not as good as before. Yeah, I'm getting a bit of lag now. Yeah, my ping spiked. Seems to be back to normal now. Might just be a temporary thing. Yeah. I have a very good ping usually because I live in the same town the server is located. I wonder, this one? No, that's a frag grenade, so it's not good against tanks. I mean, the Panzer II, otherwise, with a heat rifle on it, you could probably take it out. Because it's not that impressively armored. Even though they... Ah, shit. Shit. A good old wire shield. Yeah, because they did actually make a really... You know, for this range, the iron sights are nice. They did actually make a really heavily armored version of the Panzer II and even of the Panzer I. Which I think were used at Kursk. They were called Little Tigers. They weren't very successful though, and kind of a waste of resources. Like, this is one of those projects I think that got canned by Speer when he took over the... you know, I do like these. When he took over the Ministry of Armaments and rationalized everything. And canned all these stupid projects that they had, including the huge super tanks, except I think the mouse. So, awkward silence. I do want to mention that it was a nice shot though. Many people on here, as the Americans, prefer the Springfield. No, personally, I think like 90% of the time a semi-automatic rifle is probably better. Unless you really don't like the iron sights. It's crap, yeah. Although they could still lose that, considering how many people are going in that direction. I thought I saw somebody there, but I think he's behind that now. Oh shit, why is he looking in that direction? Oh, because of the anti-tank gun, nice. Would be nice if they... Yeah, it didn't work. If I remember correctly, these were... I don't know the exact name, but many people who used them didn't like them much and thought they were suicidal. Shit. Well, if I get 88'd now, at least I want to shoot a frag grenade and that... Too late. Okay, back to the squad. I want to try out the Thompson a bit for close-in fighting. So I show some more of the variety of weapons, even though usually I'm a rifle guy. I think I said this before, like 80% of the time, a semi-automatic rifle is all you need. The rest are more for specialized situations, at least that's my philosophy. Okay, I spawned in that. Like, that was not my fault. Yeah, that's why you should be careful with these, especially as a squad leader. I know many people like to use them because it's an easy kill. You don't need good ping or skill for it, but yeah, it can backfire. And then please don't complain when people run into there, or spawn into there, like in my case. I should have taken the Garand. Yes, as said, for most ranges, you're best served with semi-automatic rifle because you have the kind of quick time to kill to make it worthwhile, even at close range in a pinch. Although for this range, of course, oh shit, over there. For this range, of course, Thompson is good, especially with a big magazine. You can do a lot of damage. I hope I don't team kill that guy. Let team damage him. Could have been worse. I team killed him after all. Sorry. Yeah, the same. That goes for S-mines, also goes for grenades. That's one of my weaknesses. I often throw these too enthusiastically. Yeah, nice try. Okay. Yeah, did you see that animation glitch there? I have to note that in my brain. Let's do something action hero-y. Action hero-y, is that a word? I hope not. Ah, crap. I wasn't on there quick enough. Ah, shit. Oh, never mind, we got it back. We lost Sidi Bou Zid for a second, but I see our team is kind of on top of things because they're already at Cairns, respawned at Cairns Crossroads, so even if the Germans were to try something cute, it would probably work out well. Yeah, this is something that a submachine gun is nice for. Note that in reality the Americans actually did use not that many submachine guns compared to other nations, mostly I think because of their automatic rifles. For example, only in June 1944 were submachine guns made standard equipment for infantry squad, where they got one per 12-man team. So that was D-Day basically, and many units that participated in D-Day didn't even get those in time. Before that, basically everybody had an M1 Garand except for the BAR guy. Although that being said, many, and that's probably what they introduced it, many infantry squads scrounged together submachine guns, especially traded them from tank crews who got issued with 1 Thompson per tank. Like traded them for chocolate and so on, because tank crews usually probably felt like, I probably won't need this, and if I do, I'm fucked anyway. So you can say the guy I'm playing probably got this from a tanker. Although I wonder if they gave the big magazine to the tankers. That seems a bit unwieldy for a tank. No, I don't know. Yeah, the problem is I'm kind of stuck here as long as that... Shit! I don't have any... was a hopeless position there. And I didn't have any grenades left to at least get a cheap kill. But we get Sidi Bou Zid back, so that's good. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we will win this unless something really retarded happens. So, okay, I probably jinxed that now. Germans team killing each other, nice. Look at Mr. Stauffenberg over here. I think Stauffenberg actually was in North Africa, where he got hit by a plane. That's also shit, isn't it? Survive a plane attack only to get shot by a bunch of Nazi cunts. Oh, I lost this. Ah, shit, I thought he was dead. So yeah, looking very good. Yeah, BAR. I haven't used the BAR in a while, but I kind of don't feel like starting now. Maybe I will show it in a later video. As I said before, I feel like the light machine guns are too inflexible for me. Like you can't be quick enough with them. Yeah, I kind of don't want to go around that corner now. Sometimes you have to go against your instinct and it can't work out. Yeah, especially now, because I can't spawn here. I'm trying to get into the flank of that position. Let's see, okay, now here I'm at least in the... Okay, I can't believe that did not hit anything. Like what? Better. That's a weird corner, but I will hide here then. Yeah, that's what I mean, it's very easy to hide on this map. Not even only because of the vegetation, but also in general how the flag zones are laid out. Which is, I mean, it's fine, I guess. I got him right before he went around the corner. But yeah, no, I'm pretty much fucked. Ah, fuck! Yeah, I have to be careful. Although there was a nice shot for a submachine gun. But I have to be more careful with what I shoot at. It's as simple as that. You know, we all have our weaknesses minus team killing. You know, and aiming and lots of other things. Yeah, see, at that range, submachine gun is not all that good. Okay, but we won pretty handily as well. And yeah, a lot of fun. If you enjoyed this, subscribe. Actually, I don't care about that, just, you know. But do please check out FH2, it's free and it's great. And it's historically accurate World War II action, the likes of which you don't get in any other game.